Hello again, this is Sam Houston, and welcome to My Front Porch. The political season is open and the banter is flying. It was only a week ago that my wife and I were sitting on our deck enjoying a quiet evening when I broke the silence by saying, "Looks like opening day is upon us and the accusations and blame are sure to start flying." We then both rolled our eyes as we knew that what we'd be facing in the upcoming weeks. There's no question politics have always been a dirty business. Individuals have plotted, schemed, and masterminded underhanded and devious political practices since the beginning of our great nation, probably ever since the first ballots were cast. False claims, half-truths, downright lies, and all sorts of insinuations are made by some candidates and their supporters, hoping to sway enough votes to get their candidate in office. In the meantime, the voters must discern what the truth is, what is factual, and what makes a difference in determining for whom to vote. With the creation of social media, claims and allegations have become more outrageous and even more insidious. The candidates who really have no platform or concrete ideas on how to govern seem to criticize their opponent by using a standard political playbook. They scream transparency, backroom deals, good old boys club, and all the other vagaries which apparently some folks respond to. However, if voters take just a second and look below the surface of these generalized allegations, they'll find there's often a lack of substance. The good old boys seem to be a mysterious group of individuals who are assigned responsibility for the cause of all sorts of problems, with little or no evidence to support the allegation. It's a fallback position to lay guilt and responsibility when the person making the allegations really has no evidence or true knowledge. It's an attempt to blame and create disharmony and confuse voters. It's not leadership, it's the blame game. This is a phrase that's shouted out by people ignorant of the process or the facts to find fault, whether there's evidence or not. If you're on social media, you'll see the pot stirrers who have mysteriously been quiet since the last election. They're now back out in the light of day and making outlandish assertions, creating false narratives, and laying blame for all problems on current office holders or their political opponents. You might also notice how very few solutions these individuals have suggested. It also makes me stop and wonder, where were all these naysayers since the last election? Had they been volunteering and actively engaging in building our community? Had they worked to build political bridges and find solutions to our problems? Or did they simply disappear until the next chance to complain? Governing is hard, and the hardest part of governance is making sure good candidates are elected. Keep your eye on the ball and vote for candidates who have a vision for the future. They're concerned about all the members of our community and not just a certain segment or group. We need workers and problem solvers in office, not those who make the most noise. Thought for the day. Those who complain the most usually accomplish the least because their focus is on blame rather than a solution. Until next time, I'll keep riding the storm out.
You've been listening to From My Front Porch with Sam Houston, brought to you by the Granbury Theater Company. You can catch Sam's column every week in the print edition of the Hood County News or online at hcnews.com.